Queen City. We're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Paul Goldschmidt will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next, Sonny Gray will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Leading off tonight for
Stepping up is Irving Lopez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. At the plate now is Mason Wynn. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering. Swing and a miss that time. Strike one. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Vero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, the switch hitter, Demetrius Lewis. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage, too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Slurve in there, strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds stepping in at the plate. Back right after this on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Now to the plate, Max Schrock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. That's a ball. The count is 2-1.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Molina moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Senzel backing up on it. To the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. And that is home run number 63 on the year. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches. And this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. The average sits at .303 entering play with 51 homers and 76 driven in. The 1-0 home. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 52 for him thus far, as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next, here is Tyler O'Neill. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really should Come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
To short, hit hard. Farmer picks it up cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting seventh, the right
Time
fielder.
for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on Dave. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Recently, he hit the 40 home run mark for the season. Gray ready with the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. In there, 1-2 now. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got that average sitting right at the 350 plateau now. Home runs up to 30 now, and 66 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is in the air to left field. Winker is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Jesse Winker.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Flaherty is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
1-0.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he struck him out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Jonathan India digging in now. A ball and no strikes. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fouled off.
Welcome to the stream.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got the count.
He's
1 and
1
2.
pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0. Now into the box, Brendan Donovan. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Now it'll be Irving Lopez. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First delivery to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Senzel backing up on it. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Stepping in now, Mason Wynn. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. Line drive to center field. Senzel is there. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
At the plate now, Demetrius Lewis. 0-1 the count. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Now to bat, Tyler Stevenson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Next up will be Kyle Farmer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now here's the first offering. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. Farmer stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
0-2.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Gray has his target. Here's the first pitch. As here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Got him to slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. And stepping in, Nolan Arenado, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds.
Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader,
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 3-0. So now here is Max Schrock back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Fouled off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Eight in a row. He got another one. What a roll he's on. 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
That misses 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Nick Castellanos now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at bat. And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This one's down to third. Fielded by Moustakas. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 5.
Ready now is Brendan Donovan, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Pitch on the way. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Next up is Irving Lopez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, B-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
At the plate, Demetrius Lewis.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
No hits to this point. Swing and a liner. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Michael Lorenzen trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds nothing. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The left fielder.
Thank you, Heidi. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Next to hit is Mike Moustakas, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now here's the first offering.
That's the ball.
Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Ball.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
It's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So stepping in is Jonathan India. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Next up, Tyler Stevenson. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1-0.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Moustakas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Reds nothing. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And now the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Harrison Bader, as he'll go after the first pitch. Bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Farmer's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. They lead it 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Kyle.
Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. Rounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 3.
Next, it'll be Asdrubal Cabrera, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cabrera, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. Rounded softly down the line toward first. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Max Schrock. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Brendan Donovan. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Irving Lopez.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Irving Lopez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the AB on its way. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Mason Wynn. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Lopez, base runner at first with one out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Popped up. Farmer is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now back, left fielder, Demetrius Lewis.
Up next, Demetrius Lewis. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch on the way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 51 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their fourth big fly of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
To the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Nick Senzel. And now the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around at strike 3. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So next to hit is Nicholas Castellanos. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bader will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The lefty, number 33.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know they're
Now here's the first offering. Mike Moustakas is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And it's quickly 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Reds leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing a great job being ready to hit as soon as they step in the box. And that's certainly evident in the 6 first-pitch hits they've picked up already.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Nolan Arenado. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's fouled away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 27.
A look here at our starter comparison. And again, I don't want to be called the jinx, but the number to watch is in that hit column on the left side of your screen, a big 0. And now in the box, Tyler O'Neill. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. One out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 home fouled off. Back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting,
At the plate now, Harrison Bader. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
the catcher, number 2, Yadier.
Next to hit, Yadier Molina. Bounced out last time up. first pitch on its way.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
A runner on first with 2 away. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now, behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. From the stretch. pops this one up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now to the plate, here is Jonathan India. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Pitch number 100 on its way. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in once again is Tyler Stevenson, grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Kyle Farmer. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Hit out towards second. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. So close, but with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part into the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out, thinking about the 9th B-roll, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen. Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1 left for Cincinnati. They won't make a dent in a 6-0. Amir Garrett enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Amir.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and striding forward the designated hitter, Brendan Donovan. Set and the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Garrett, a 6'5" left-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the box now, Irving Lopez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So now to the plate, Mason Wynn. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 39 on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
So now to the plate, Demetrius Lewis. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Reds 0. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Max Schrock starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Why don't you take your pitcher out?
And now the first pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight.
Your attention, please.
So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's it.
Hicks, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, sometimes it's hard to measure a guy's stuff by the results, but you look down at the bottom of this, 16 strikeouts, total domination in this one.
At the plate, Nick Senzel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Nicholas Castellanos will be next. The 3-1 pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another one sent foul. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Comes set and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
The Reds down to their last strike. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jack Flaherty wins his 17th game of the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes.